In this lesson, I'm going to talk about how to structure a lesson with your target student in mind. Why your student, you ask? Because as you may remember, we are creating online courses for the students, not for us. We talked about how to organize and plan the structure of your online course, and we mentioned why it is important to organize your course in a logical progression, so that your course delivers the designed outcomes to your target students. In the case of the lessons themselves, you have to organize them also in a logical way. Ideally, you want to answer or present one tip or technique per video lesson. When planning a lesson, the first thing you want to ask yourself is, what is the outcome I want to achieve with this lesson? Why am I creating this lesson? What should my students learn from this lesson? By answering these questions, it will become much easier for you to plan your lessons. For example, the main outcome of this very lesson that you are consuming right at this moment is to show you ways to plan the structure of a lesson. This is the main outcome or end goal of this lesson. When you'll be creating your lessons, you should make them as short as possible and full of essential information. Try as much as possible to stick to the point of your video lesson name and deliver the information in the shortest time possible, that is 1 to 10 minutes. Now, why I'm stressing this over and over? Imagine you have lessons that have 45 minutes and more, and you need to update them entirely or just some bits of information they have. It would be much easier to update shorter lessons than longer ones. Of course, it may be necessary to make longer video lessons than 30 minutes. I know I do have such lessons, but sometimes you need to create such long lessons because they are really important and should be taken in one shot. One may argue that our attention span is shorter and shorter nowadays, therefore we should create shorter lessons. Let me set one thing straight right away. If a student really needs the transformation you are offering with your course, he or she will consume a 1 and 2 hour lessons if he or she will have to. So create your lesson as short as possible, but don't take your focus from what is essential, and that is your student's transformation. Therefore, you should plan strategically from the start and don't stress about following rules. Use whatever fits for your scenario. Another thing to keep in mind is to always try to make the lessons as standalone as possible. Make small or no reference to other lessons. So, you should answer one question or one tip or show one technique per lesson, so that the student feels that he or she is making progress in his or her education and transformation journey. These standalone video lessons could be used in your marketing strategies because you can put a lesson on YouTube with the link to the entire course, for example. Also, such lessons could be used in different courses that analyze the same topic but from different perspectives. This is why it is so important to create small video lessons that answer one topic or question. Another thing to keep in mind is that when people find your course online, they usually see the curriculum of your course, and if there are lots of essential lessons that they are interested in, more than likely they will enroll in your course. Remember, online courses are designed for offering effective and quick tools for solving student needs. That's it. So, before creating a lesson, ask yourself how can you present the lesson in the most effective and fastest way possible. Write down 1 to 3 objectives you want to address in the lesson, then create the lesson itself. If you want to add more information, you could make another lesson, or you can put that information in a more advanced course or in some extra bonuses. There are lots of options that you can choose from. Don't think too much about the delivery method. Be it audio, text, video, workbooks, create the lesson itself instead. This is important. It's true that some people like to learn reading or watching a talking head video. Others prefer slides. Again, you don't have to be overwhelmed by this. Your mission with your course is to help the student by offering him or her the help or the vehicle to transport him or her from point A to B, or from zero to hero, or from where they are to where they want to be. The students are not interested in your delivery method. They are interested in solving their needs and problems. Let's take our case, for example. You are not interested in how I look, or why I don't have a perfect English accent, or what computer I use, or if my slides are beautiful. The only interest you have is in the solutions that you need for creating a profitable online course business. That's it. And same goes with your students. Now, getting back to our lesson, when you will create a lesson, I recommend you to create high definition or HD videos, as this is one of the most preferred ways for students to learn online. Think about YouTube, Facebook, and other platforms. Of course, in a lesson you can use a video, and in that video you can use a talking head. That is when the students can see the instructor talking. Or a slide, a text, an audio, a screencast, a PDF, or some combination of these ways of presentation. I'll speak about course delivery methods more in future lessons, but right now, stick with what I presented you in this video. Remember that there are profitable online courses entirely made up only of text, or audio, or video, or slides. In my case, I made courses using different methods, but in the end, it all comes to how effective is the course and whether the students get the transformation or the information they need for solving their problems. So now, it's time for your assignment. If you decide to create your lead generator course, identify the key tips you want to address in your course and present a tip per video lesson, as short as possible. When you finish your assignment, I'll see you in the next video.